want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid. They got a million toys at Toys R Us that I can play with. I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid. They got the best for so much less. You really flip your lid.
From bikes to trains to video games, it's the biggest toy store there is.
Gee whiz!
I don't want to grow up, 'cause baby, if I did, I couldn't be a Toys R Us kid. More games, more toys. Oh boy, I want to be a Toys R Us kid.
Hey everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you haven't heard, I had to start from scratch on this channel because I was inflamed by the rules. I was taking people inside pizza museums. I was taking people inside of some weird park in California they call Bohemia Club or something. I think it's named after the song Bohemian Rhapsody, maybe. I don't know. And then I took people into a tunnel in Switzerland where these people were doing some weird stuff. So I guess that the algorithm, I don't know, maybe they didn't like it. So we're starting over, but we're going to keep it simple and clean. Now, I don't know about you, but I never grew up. I always wanted to be a Toys R Us kid. From when I was a kid to the time that I'm 60 years old, I'll always be. Because it's a real progress when you're an adult and you want to behave like a 3-year-old. Even if you're an adult who wants to wear adult diapers. That's perfectly normal. That way, the global people, the corporations and stuff could just take complete control of your life. And they could be like a father figure to you that tasers you in the throat every time you disobey them. And by disobey, of course, that means by actually having freedom. So let's go to Toys R Us together. Let's take a time machine back into 1991. And this is footage from Black Friday. Let's go. All right, Monopoly. We're starting off 2 dice. I'm surprised it's not 2 6s, but it's an 8. So, hey, Boardwalk, Park Place, the Monopoly guy. Oh, $9.99. There's your 666. So there you go. Worked out. Did not watch this in advance, by the way. Seems to be the way it always happens. Right? Now, Monopoly is good, clean fun, I guess. I'm sure there's some satanic agenda to it, so I shouldn't say that. But, I mean, with the stuff kids play now, with the games, with the killing or the demon possession, I mean, I don't know. But then again, right, Monopoly does teach you about corporate greed and all that kind of crap. So I guess it's not. I don't know what I'm saying. Let's go to the Lego aisle, right? Let's see. Do we have the Rothschild's castle to build? Perhaps. What do we got in our selection today? Is CERN in there? Oh, okay. Oh, this woman's just... She doesn't have a care in the world because she doesn't know at the time that there's dark overlords who are preparing to take over her children's lives because now she's probably old and she doesn't care, but her kids are screwed. Hey, it's Barbie, right? Now, those gender-neutral Barbies, I'm going to have to take a closer... Anyone in the audience, can you tell? I'm looking for a Bobatized Barbie doll. If anyone sees any. I know Ken's already been Bobatized, so that's good. At least then they were preparing people, right? Hey, pentagram. I see a nice pentagram there. All right, look at all the Barbie garbage. Wow. Barbie, of course, is part of the princess programming of MK Ultra. For those of you that don't know, it's everything that's normalized in our society. So, you might say it's good, clean fun, right? It's not. It never is, right? I guess Monopoly wasn't either. None of it is, right? We should have just grew up farming, etc. Anyway. Oh, let's take a look at Barbie. Okay. Now, does Barbie have a mustache? I think it should be inclusive. I think we should have Barbie with mustaches. Hopefully there's some, at least. Right? Barbie with a mullet, maybe. Right? This mom's got rocking a headband here. Or does she have earmuffs on? Wow. Do people still wear earmuffs? I mean, they might as well because most people are deaf. Not literally deaf, but I mean, they can't hear anything anyone says because they're just under such total psychosis that they don't listen. But earmuffs are nice. You don't see them very often, right? I guess they're not very stylish, so nobody wears it. They'd rather get the common cough and have it diagnosed as, some mysterious disease and then take some stuff into their bodies than, stay warm and prevent that by wearing, things like earmuffs. All right, she's bottom shelving down there. Right, she's looking for the discounted Barbies, I guess. Is that what they used to do? They put the discounted ones? The illusion, of course, of freedom. I always say with the discounted shelf with the grocery store where you have Cheerios, brand A or brand B. It's all the same. It's really all the same chemicals. All right, what do we have Manchurian Candidate Barbie available? No. We have Hershey Highway Ken available. That'd be cool. We'll spend a lot of time in the Barbie aisle, whoever's recording this, but Mom's trying to make a very important decision. Which mind control Barbie doll should she get her daughter? Let's see. I'm going to assume it's some type of princess programming. You're going to push her down that highway, but you never know. All right. Liking her hair, you know. I see Barbie in denim. It looks like she's wearing denim. All right. No, obviously is Barbie due to get canned? I don't know, right? As long as Ken is feminine, then we're all okay with Barbie, right? There's some sweet coats in the background. I didn't know that this video was going to be just zooming in on some woman. So I wonder if this guy who uploaded this is like his wife or his friend, because I certainly would be very alarmed if I was buying propaganda poison for my child and I was standing in the Barbie aisle and some man was just standing there filming me. Now, I'm assuming it's a man because back in the day, the men manned the camcorder. Now, that's probably sexist nowadays, but okay, now we've gotten away. The stalker has left them. He's now whoever's filming is now stalking these women who appear to be by an escalator. There's a giant sign for an escalator. And it looks like some type of baby stuff, maybe a Cabbage Patch or something. Oh, doll high chairs. Wow, doll shopping cart. All right. I mean, you're teaching children consumerism at a pretty young age, getting them a shopping cart. Boy. Vacuum, right? That could be considered sexist, right? We need more of a gender neutral area for the kids. Okay, here we go. Hey, he's got a Walkman on. Are they allowed to do that today? I mean, I guess he has headsets on. Never mind. All right, he's got headsets on. All right. I mean, most employees, when you go to stores now, are on their phone. They don't know what planet they're in, as most don't, because they're living in a different realm than we are. Did I say that? No. All right, we have some Cabbage Patch dolls. And did I say junk? What is the other one called? Cabbage Patch. Oh, Garbage Pail Kids, right? I don't really know the difference. I mean, I don't know if you could tell that I never had those. But I remember them. I don't know the difference between the two. If like one is like a variant or something they call them. I don't know. Anyway, this one. Oh, look, she's ducking. She doesn't want to be on camera. There we go. That's my crowd. That's what I would be doing. Oh, $26.99. So there's a 666 for you. Pretty expensive, I would think, right? I mean, I guess not now, but I don't know. All right, is Chucky in there? Where's the woman who was hiding from the camera? Is that her? All right, she's just ducking down. That's great. Get me to Toys R Us, right? Toys R Us are out of business, I think. I wouldn't mind just going in there for the nostalgia, I guess, but that's also regression, so I don't know. But Toys R Us's are gone, I believe. I think I had seen something that said that they're in like Macy's now or something, like a pop-up Toys R Us. I don't know. I'm surprised they let Toys R Us go out of business because they could certainly use that to work towards adults. Maybe they'll bring it back. It'll be like adult Toys R Us. You see all the adults in there like doing this, buying themselves their own diaper tables that they could use so their wives can change their diapers, right? You haven't heard that story in New Hampshire about the adult spa, the diaper spa? Yeah, you probably should check it out. All right, we got a lot of bicycles here. All right. I don't think there's anything satanic about I mean, there could be. All right, I can't say that. Well, fanny pack spotting. Now, nobody out there who's old enough, you can't act like you never had a fanny pack. Like if you went to an amusement park, if you went to the city, I mean, or vacation, fanny packs were great. All right, of course they make fun of them now because, well, why would you want a fanny pack when you could have all the things in the fanny pack inside your body, under your skin? So, of course, I mean, I get it. It's not the most eye-appealing thing. But, you know, now, of course, it's taboo. Same as owning a wallet. You know, even your tissues in your fanny pack. Now, what are they going to do? Put the tissues under the skin? Probably. No, they'll say you would never need a tissue again because you won't be human, so you won't have a runny nose. Because you'll never get sick. Anyway. All right, she's checking the tire pressure. Right, little basket. Wow. Does she think she's actually getting the floor model? Why would you test? Do you get the floor model? No, you don't. You pull the thing out. That's what the Toys R Us gimmick was. You used to pull out those pieces of paper. I don't know. She thought that she was getting the floor model. She wanted to check the tire pressure. But anyway, we've moved on. Where are we now? All right, we're looking at... Okay... I don't know what we're looking at. Oh, there's some sports stuff. All right. Kickball, basketball. That's a lot of balls. No pun intended. No, okay. All right, we're following this guy. Oh, Legoland. All right. Oh, we're already here, right? We're talking about Rothschild's Legos. right? Maybe they got, they have the Comet Pizza Place Lego set, right? Comes equipped with Lego pizza, no? All right. I gotta wonder what this was filmed for, but I don't know. Promotional I don't know. Maybe the guy who was like working at the store got really excited about working there. I don't know. Oh, I do see Rothschild's castle. Look, there's a castle right there. I was never really big into Legos. Was anyone out there? I see the restroom sign. Is that gender neutral? Anyone picking that up? Whoa, she's serious. Gloves on in the store. I like her hair. I'm digging it. Anybody out there liking the hair? Oh, she got the shoulder puff. What they used to call that, with the shoulder puff in the 80s and 90s. Oh, I see wrestling stuff. So wrestling toys. All right. Looks like a tree house, a Lego tree house. This is fun. We got about 10 minutes left, so don't try not to blow your brains out. I mean, having a great time, everyone. I know, this is my own fault, though, for wasting time with the other stuff. I tried to make it, educational, like so you could see some of this stuff and crack jokes about it. Like some of you have said mystery, what is it, science theater or something like that? I forget what it was called. That seemed kind of like that, which wasn't what I was trying to do, but I was like, oh, okay, I've heard of that. But now we're back to the store. So we're just doing this at the store. There's some kid who's there. See, hopefully he's supervised. Right? Oh, these are the women that didn't want to be on camera. Do they know that this guy is following them around like Michael Myers? Probably not. Once they get wind of it, they may contact the local law enforcement, but they'll probably not show up because they've been told to not show up anywhere, and do their job so that we could bring about an AI governance system of surveillance. And they could send robots. What? I love her coat, by the way. She's kind of got, what was it, like Paddington Bear look going? Didn't Paddington Bear have a coat like that? I don't know. She looks awfully warm, though, so that's a plus. Oh, okay, so the kid he's with his mom, so that's good. I thought he was just wandering. I mean, I guess he wouldn't be. Somebody would have said so. Oh, who knows, Who knows, but I'd be alarmed that this guy's filming the kid. I've been getting a little creeped out myself here. Don't need to be staring at this kid. All right, buddy? Just relax. All right? There's that gender in the bathroom. I really like to find out if that's gender neutral or not. Really doesn't seem inclusive enough for my liking algorithm. The algorithm likes it inclusive, so do I. All right, I think I see the Ninja Turtle logo. Let's see, do I? Yep, I see Ninja Turtles. Lots of Ninja Turtles crap. Oh, a G.I. Joe. All right. I know the Turtles. I don't know much about the G.I. Joe stuff. Let's see what we got. Are we going to go through it, or are we just going to stand here zooming in on this lady and creeping her out more? I guess that's his okay. Oh, the old wrestling buddies. Never had those, but I've seen them before. I guess you just wrestle. It teaches the young kids to wrestle other men, and then you grow up, you marry a guy named Ray, and you wonder why. Wacky Action Turtles. Is that what that said? Aren't they Ninja Turtles? Maybe they weren't even popular then. 91? Yeah. No, they must have been popular. There's a lot of them. Look at all of them. Know what's scary is that these things are worth like a lot of money now, which is alarming, because that means that like people who are older and have jobs are like spending, instead of like $5 on a toy. And I get it, the prices have changed and stuff, but they're spending like hundreds of dollars on these old toys. It's kind of scary. But it shows you how much they want to, go backwards. So, and can anybody really blame them with the stuff that they're psychologically doing? But we got to break through, folks. It's the only way to stop it. But don't look like there's a way to stop it, obviously, other than biblically. But anyway. All right, this guy's got a good do. He's looking at turtles. He's touching up all the toys. He's hoping, I don't know what he's looking for behind there. He's hoping that a different one's behind there. Usually, aren't they all lined up, one in front of the other? He's on the hunt for something. Maybe he's looking for transgender Donatello. I don't know. Could be. Oh, someone brought a notepad in. Oh, man, that's banned now from anywhere. Can't write on pen and paper. Are you kidding? Did anyone out there try to go out anywhere with a pen and paper? If you don't, do this stuff, they're like, can I get you want, an appointment or something? You write it down. They're like, why don't you just put it in your phone? Yeah, because I'm not, I'm not ready to take the mark here. We could still write things out, right? No, we can't, apparently. There's a guy. Oh, man, the guy in the trench coat. Oh, it's still this guy. He's still on the hunt for that transgender Donatello. All right? Maybe he's looking for pansexual Leonardo. I don't know. Look at this kid. He's got a little mullet with his mom. Puffy coat. Right, he's on the hunt. They're on the hunt for something. She's the one with the note paper. Oh, maybe she's taking the Christmas list for Saturnalia. Oh, right. This did say it was the day before Thanksgiving, right? So they're taking inventory. Look at all the video. This was good. I remember this with the video games. I remember this. You'd be in the aisle with all the stuff. You know, people get so offended when I talk about the video. It's not like I didn't play like Madden and stuff. I mean, it's just, you come to a point where you're older, and I'm not endorsing ever playing it anyway. I mean, I realized what they were trying to do, getting us indoctrinated with this stuff at a young age. That's how we are where we are. Anyway, this is nostalgic. Used to have that slip, right? See the ones that have no slips in there? Right? Some wise guys would always move the slips around if there was like a game. Where's like Paperboy? Any of that stuff? Let's see, What's this? He's got a Game Boy. Game Boy was like the worst. I mean, they made a big deal about it. Like if you traveled, the kids had a Game Boy, but you couldn't even see it. They're like, oh, the batteries run out. Well, I'm like, why don't they just put the Game Boy inside my body then? You know what I mean? Yeah, you're like, hey, your Game Boy, all the batteries are dead. You can't play on the plane. I'm like, why don't we just connect? We're human conductors. I'm like, why don't we just put it inside of us? They beat me to it because they're doing it right now, right? So that was a joke. I do it. I saw Paperboy. That's great. I saw Paperboy. Right? I had a Paperboy video on one of the channels. This guy's checking out. He's got some plans here. He's looking at the. All right. Looks like he's probably about to maybe steal a box of them off of a truck. You got a little mob at him or no? I guess not. More dork than mob. Here's Mom here. Does Mom know that you're not supposed to open the entire product in the store? I guess not. Mom just opened the Game Boy, took everything out. The employees are going to love that when they have to put it all away. I don't know how she did that. Are you allowed to do that? I mean, I guess you are, right? It's a much looser time period. I'm sure now if you went into a Walmart and you started opening like Monopoly or something in the store, they'd probably shoot you and call the police. They'd be more concerned about that than if you actually shoplifted it and took it. So, because they don't want to clean it or anything. That's too much work. All right. I see Bases Loaded. I remember that. I could tell by the logo. Bases Loaded was a game. Right, remember those old coats? They were like, what do they call them? Varsity jackets? Those were great. All right. It's Horace. His name is Horace. All right. He's just looking. Right. Some guy next to him. A little, everyone's a little creep. All right. All right. That was a weird interaction. What's weirder might be the guy filming it, but I don't know what any of these are. I think it's a Dr. Mario. I never knew what that was. Narc. Oh, there's an NFL game. Narc. What is Narc? I have to do a video on that. Oh, here's the checkout. Well, where's the self-checkout? How are they going to get out of the store and survive without the self-checkout? The self-checkout, when you do it, then they have to call a cashier over. And of course, maybe the most dangerous thing about this is the fact that there might be bags, because we need to ban those for the environment. Let corporations save even more money. Can't even give you bags to buy their poison. Pretty incredible. Hey, cash! How dare they? Call the police. And she's writing something with a pen. All right. I do have to say though, as much as I hate the advancements of technology, I'm the kind of person that whenever I'm at the store, whatever line I pick, there could be 30 aisles. Whatever one I pick, when I go down it, even if there's one person in the aisle and there's 10 in the aisle next to me, I take the aisle with the one person, somehow I picked the wrong aisle. And the one person will be paying with a check or something, and it'll take like 15 to 20 minutes, or they'll be like, they're asking about a coupon or a code. Oh, every time. So if you're ever out with me, if we're ever out on a date or we're ever out as friends and we go to the store, do not let me pick the aisle, please. Okay? Save yourself now. Not only that, then I vent for about 45 minutes about how I picked that aisle, how it was even possible for a person with one product to end up taking 30 minutes to get out of the store, where the aisle with 10 people with 20 products each. It's always happens to me. Anyway, 51,727, is that what it was? In today's economy, that's $5,170. I think that's what a stick of gum costs today. Bidenomics. Of course, we all know what's really happening, but look at her having to punch it all in. Oh, man, that must be tough today without all this digital stuff, 48. Why is this guy zooming in on the prices? He's very fascinated. He's very into all this stuff. Good for him, right? He's into his camcorder. People used to be into the camcorder. There's a $49.99 666. People used to be into the camcorder, like dads. They're very into the camcorder. Now, like, everybody's got a cell phone, so nobody's obviously into a camcorder, but it'd be a big thing, like, get the camera out and film back in the 80s and 90s. Like, they'd film for, like, the whole day. Now it's called, like, videography. Like, it's, if you actually did that, they'd be like, whoa, that's a job. You got to have short, quick clips, et cetera, et cetera. This guy's enjoying it, you know? And I think we're all glad that he took it, because we're never going to see the world look like this again, so that's for sure. We're never even going to see a Toys R Us again. Because even if they do pop back up, they're just going to be those pop-up stores. Right? Bezos has that cornered with Amazon, like everything else. The guy's the worst. Don't get me started on him. The algorithm won't like it. All right. Look, bag. Can you believe that they have bags? I can't. Do they know what they're doing to the environment in 30 years? Do they know that by doing that, by having a bag and putting stuff in it, that 2 degrees Celsius, the environment's going to go up in 30 years, and that we're all going to die and have to be slaved in our home? And all these hurricanes are going to hit Florida and California and tornadoes and stuff just because this is the carbon footprint here. It's insane, folks. It's absolutely insane. We should go back in time and we have to arrest these people for crimes against humanity, right? Of course, I'm kidding because, you know, that's what they tell us. And somehow people believe it. Go figure. That's a sweet headband, by the way, that she's rocking. Sweet book bag, too. Okay. All right. She's like hunching her way out of there. Everyone's trying to avoid the guy with the camera here. Oh, we're outside. Oh, we're in a city. Oh, wow. We're in a city. It looks like a city. Yeah, it's a city. City Toys R Us. I didn't even know they had them in cities. Right. It did have a different kind of a vibe. It's like it's right. No, it seemed like a regular one. All right. So he's in the city. There's even a storefront window. It looks like Barbie's in the window. Look at the rainbow, by the way. Interesting. Toys R Us using the rainbow too? Or are they just mentioning that? Well, we know they're not mentioning God's promise, so we know what they're using the rainbow for. Very interesting to see. Well, we know who's behind all the propaganda in there. All right, there's a certain other group of people who like to use the rainbow. I can't mention their names, especially when I'm trying to get this channel taken care of. So anyway, folks, we're heading to the end here. Is that a hot dog stand, right? You don't see those anymore. Good old pretzel hot dog stand. That was like the only good reason to go to the city back in the day. So anyway, we've reached the end of the video. If you're still here, God bless you. And if you aren't still here, God bless you too. I thank everybody for being here. More of this stuff to come, unfortunately. Thanks again, everyone. Bye.